Now in this lab number 2 for AZ500, we're going to create a resource group and then restrict the resource creation to that of UK South via applying Azure Policy. So first we create a resource group through the PowerShell. Now we're going to go to policies. So at the top, search for policy, Azure Policy tab. So the assignment is going to tell us if there's any policy that has been assigned already. Now policy can be assigned to the scope of management group, subscriptions, resource group. So here we're going to use this to find from the built-in policy an allowed location policy. A policy definition contains parameters that must be supplied when the policy is assigned, the rule that evaluates against the template that's submitted, or the request that's submitted. So if all of these condition matches, for example, location is not in, and the location is not part of a global service, hence not a B2C directory, then the effect is to deny this request. Other possible effect may be audit to record that attempt has been made. Deploy if not exist, so deploy new resources if they do not exist. Now in the scope, we can select only subscription and the resource group we just created. Now make sure the policy will take effect once it's applied. Check the assignment name. Let's give it a meaningful name here. All right. This is the parameter that we're going to assign, and here we're going to find UK South. Now we're going to try to see if the policy will block the creation of a resource. All right. Now an error message should appear that describes either if you have created this policy for a while and the Azure portal had picked up that policy, then during the validation, it should show you the policy violation. Now, if you just create AZ policy and you go ahead and immediately deploy a resource, the portal UI wouldn't have cached the policy, so it will submit to the ARM engine and then still get kicked back. The deployment failed. Now it's going to detail. This is a lab for AZ500. It's going to detail the deployment failed due to policy assignment. Okay. All right, so that's the end of this lab. Remove the resource that we created.